Hello everyone, it's Zakes and welcome to the character appraisal of Dr. Franken Stein from Soul Eater. I shall go through the likes and dislikes of the crazy off-the-hinges professor and give him an overall assessment and conclude with a letter grade. I will take into consideration his actions and journey throughout the plot, as well as his relevancy to the progression of the story, and of course, my own impression of him, whether it agrees with him or not, and of course, other people. That's what discussion of opinions is for, right? Okay, here we go. This guy is seriously into dissections. It is evident in most aspects of his character, and body mind you, as he goes as far as dissecting his clothes and house and even an endangered species. And why does he do this?
All the more reason to dissect one before the entire species dies off.
And it does not stop there. He will even ask for permission to dissect something or someone. Isn't that polite? Well, if said permission is not given, then he will just do it while you sleep. Just ask poor spirit.
They used me as a lap rat while I was sleeping! And this went on for 5 years!
This provides some of the most hilarious and ridiculous moments as we wonder how far he can go with this obsession, and how it may even apply to his combat ability and techniques. Trust me guys, it's awesome. Though he is a terrible drinker and seems unable to get a clue when a lady wants nothing to do with him, Stein is an awesome educator to both the audience and his students, as he demonstrates that he is very knowledgeable about most aspects of the world and very willing to impart it. While he seems to be detached emotionally, he also has a knack for teaching very good life lessons to his students, though he can be more than a little rough to prove his points.
It's my turn.
It's ironic that he is able to guide his pupils in the right direction when he is so lost and confused himself. While he is personally a character who is not emotional, his ability to discern other characters' emotions by reading their souls makes him a lot more relatable and compensates for any weaknesses he might have in actually expressing himself. And his commentary also helps this, as it shows he has empathy for others, though he never shows any emotion himself, other than when he is having a fit of madness. Yeah, not pretty, and it happens a lot. This brings the next point into perspective, his madness. So the first conclusion you come to about him is that he is very much loony and you will love him for it. It is something that is shown in so many different shades for him, from being side-stitching funny to seriously deranged to playful and adventurous. The darker side of this helps show the struggle he has between a fleeting madness and a sadistic kind, and the uncertainty as to which one he is displaying is thrilling to see in itself, and the reactions he gets from those around him are always fascinating, especially from his students.
It was just a test, but I confess it was fun scaring you kids like that. You should have seen your faces.
Stein's madness is so rampant that even he cannot understand it himself, though he wants to know how everything works. Paradoxically, it is also part of his being that he accepts and actually taps into at times, leaving him a truly complex character and quite deep. And mad. His madness was a bit overexplored, even if he was the perfect person to show the effects and extents to which it could go, but it still felt a bit too dragged out for me. And that he became less of a character to follow as the show went on, but one to simply watch and see what happens next, being dissected by the story instead of the other way around. Otherwise, there were no real problems I had with Stein, though I believe there may be some people who disagree with me on this. Overall, Frankenstein is a character who fits in well into the Soul Eater universe, as he manages not only to be informative to us, the audience, and his colleagues, but also has such interesting characteristics that really make every second of his screen time intense, and if not unpredictable, then very enthralling to watch, thus giving him the letter grade of B. His madness, though a single concept, is so multidimensional in how it is shown that he adds it in the most enchanting way to the story. He got me all caught up in his joys, sorrows, and dissections, and to me, that is a recipe for a great character. What do you guys think of Stein? I hope you enjoyed the video and that you comment below. Like this video and of course subscribe to my channel for more character appraisals and other anime related content. Until next time, take care.
Everyone, I'm sure you're all tired. Why don't you spend the night in my laboratory?
That's a big fat no!